Welcome back, Wrestling Junkies. And if you are new to the broadcast, welcome to this lovely community. It's still real to us, damn it. You are listening to episode number 38, and we're coming to you from Under the Apron. We are your hosts. I'm Ernie, and alongside me is my awesome co-host, ready for that hot tag team reigning tour. Michael is back in the building, everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Yep, I'm back.
It is Friday night, and I'm hopeful to be posting this on a Friday. If not, you'll probably be listening to it on Saturday or Sunday, whenever you start listening to it. We are thankful you are here. Also want to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Anchor. If you haven't already downloaded the app to listen or to make podcasts of your own, now would be a good time. Have an idea you'd like to share? Join Anchor, totally free. Just sign up at anchor.fm and broadcast your voice today. So now, since it is Friday night, and I totally forgot In Your House was tomorrow night, and Hell in a Cell is Sunday night, I figured we might as well do a predictions episode. Short predictions episode. Like, we'll see how it goes. So there's a little bit of news to go along with it. Okay, first up, WWE superstar Liv Morgan is jumping to the world of movies. According to comicbook.com, as today it was announced that the Monday Night Raw star will make her film debut in Yale Entertainment's The Kill Room via Deadline. The darkly comic thriller also stars Uma Thurman, Samuel Jackson, Joe Manganiello, Maya Hawke, Debbie Mazar, Larry Pine, Dree Hemingway, and Leah McSweeney. And tells the story of a hitman named Reggie, played by Manganiello, who ends up becoming a major sensation, causing chaos in their money laundering operation. Morgan will play an art purist who bemoans the vapidness of art dealers in the film, which is directed by Nicole Payon.
Okay. Well.
The Kill Room's money laundering scheme is handled by Reggie, his boss, Jackson, and an art dealer played by Thurman, but things get more chaotic than normal when the scheme turns their hitman into an overnight sensation. Now the art dealer has to play the art world against the underworld, and you can imagine how smoothly that will go. Morgan, real name Gianna Desario, has been part of Monday Night Raw since the last WWE's draft, and continues to be a fan favorite. Of course she is. This year alone, she's faced Becky Lynch for a Raw Women's Championship and teamed with Rhea Ripley to contend for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Most recently, she's teamed with Finn Balor and AJ Styles to take on her former tag team partner, Ripley, Edge, and Damian Priest of Judgment Day. Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see her in that, Gianna. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, and, I'm no expert here. You described her, or you read her character as being against the vapid something. I don't know if it's just me, but is it ironic that Liv Morgan is going to be against anybody who's vapid? I mean, who knows? For all I know, she's a Harvard graduate in real life, but I don't know. It's kind of funny that she's against anybody who's vapid when I would have judged her character in WWE as vapid. So, I mean, maybe it's just me. I don't know. I definitely didn't see her as like the intellectual, I feel like she was the Elle Woods of the Harvard class, but maybe I'm missing something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Legally Blonde, right.
Yeah, that one.
So we'll see. Who knows? It'll be awesome. I mean, I'll definitely watch the movie. I'll say that, but it's just funny to hear that, like, in the I would expect that her to have been the dumb bimbo who trips over her own high heel running away from Jason. I wouldn't expect her to be the professor or the whatever. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
What do you think? Because I'm sure you'll check it out too. What are you expecting?
Hey, expecting her to do as good as she can.
Okay.
As much as I love her, like, yeah, I can't. If she's gonna act, hey, it's like they all start somewhere, right?
Well, I'm not judging the acting. I mean, who am I to judge anybody's acting? But I'm just surprised that she's playing a character. Like, for instance, okay, I loved Kane in See No Evil, right? But Kane basically played Kane. He just didn't talk, right? He didn't play in the King's Speech. He didn't play Hannibal Lecter. He played Kane, right?
Right.
So I'm interested, I guess. Maybe, who knows? I'm interested to see her playing a character that I guess that's like opposite of what anybody would expect.
Exactly.
You know, because even The Rock, how many movies has he done? Like 15, 20 movies? The Rock has basically played The Rock.
The Rock has played The Rock.
He played himself.
He was The Rock. Yeah, he played The Rock. He played Dwayne Johnson in
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fighting with My Family.
Right. But in every movie he's played, it's like, what would Dwayne Johnson do in this situation? Well, yeah, okay, there you go. Like, what's my motivation? What would Dwayne Johnson do? There you go.
Raise an eyebrow.
Right. So, and I love it, and we all love it, and that's why he's the highest paid man in Hollywood. But I'm just saying, we didn't ask The Rock to play Hamlet. We didn't ask The Rock to play Jesus. We asked The Rock to play Dwayne Johnson, or we asked whatever, you know what I mean. We asked Dwayne Johnson to play The Rock. But I feel like Liv Morgan playing a character who is against the vapidness. I feel like we're asking her to play an opposite character. But and then again, who knows? The real person in real life, she might be a Oxford graduate, lawyer, doctor, whatever, and maybe she's playing an idiot on WWE TV.
Exactly.
There you go. So maybe she's such a great actor that she's got us all fooled. So we'll see. And I will see, because I will watch it.
Here's something else you could watch. Remember Twisted Metal?
Oh, Twisted Metal, hell yeah.
The AEW Samoa Joe is set to play the dual role of Sweet Tooth, voiced by Will Arnett in
Holy
Peacock's
shit,
Twisted
really?
Metal. Hell yeah.
What is this going to be? An animated? Or what is this? I didn't even know any. Wow. This is news to me. Break it. Break the news.
According to Deadline, Will Arnett will play the voice of Sweet Tooth, Mike Mitchell, the Tomorrow War and Love, Todd Vaughns, P-Valley, and Lou Betty Jr., A Million Little Things, NCIS are set to recur. Sweet Tooth is described as a hilarious and terrifying Hulk of a man.
Oh, yeah, we know Sweet Tooth, yeah.
Who is as emotional as he is cunning, a lover of chaos. Yeah. This majestic, rage-filled killer dons an ever-smiling clown mask and uses Las Vegas as his own personal kill ground.
Yeah.
All while he drives his infamous Doomsday ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Mitchell will portray Stu, Mike's best friend, the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of this world, and together often find themselves to be more followers than fighters. Vaughns will portray Mike, Stu's best friend, the Rosencrantz and Guildensterns of this world together often find themselves to be more followers than fighters. Again? All right. Betty Jr. will portray Tommy, a grizzled and weathered cartographer who knows the dangers of the wild Midwest.
Okay.
From Cobra Kai writer Michael Johnson Smith and based on an original take by Reese and Paul Wernick, Twisted Metal is a half-hour action comedy about a motor mouth outside John Doe, Anthony Mackie, offered a chance at a better life, but only if he can successfully deliver a mysterious package across a post-apocalyptic wasteland. With the help of a trigger-happy car thief, Quiet, Stephanie Beatrice, he'll face savage marauders driving vehicles of destruction and other dangers of the open road, including a deranged clown who drives an all-too-familiar ice cream truck. Neb Campbell, Thomas Aiken Church, and Richard Cabral will star. I'm like, wow, there's all these people.
30 minutes is too short. Like, wow. I would expect it at least be an hour, if not
an hour show. Yeah, it's a series. So Mike Mackey and showrunner Smith will executive produce alongside Kitao Sakurai, who also will direct multiple episodes. Reese, Wernick, Arnett, and Mark Foreman via Electric Avenue Production Company, Jason Spire of Inspire Entertainment, Peter Principato of Artist First, Asad Quizabash and Carter Swan from PlayStation Productions, Herman Holst, head of PlayStation Studios. Obviously, the series based on the PlayStation video games is co-produced by Sony Pictures Television, PlayStation Productions, and the Universal Television, a division of Universal Studio Group. So basically, hey, I see what you guys did with Sonic the Hedgehog. We want to do it too.
No, that's...
Oh, actually, no, Uncharted, right? That was PlayStation, Sony.
Uncharted was Sonic was Sega.
Yeah. So we see what you did with Uncharted. We want to get in there too. So now every video game is going to be made into a movie.
Well, but Twisted Metal had a lot of great characters. I mean, it's not easy to take a character and turn into a movie, which I guess is why they chose 30 minutes. But yeah, wow. Because Twisted Metal was around. I got my PlayStation in
99 around there, yeah.
No, I got my PlayStation before that.
Really?
I got my PlayStation probably in 97.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me think. 96, 97, maybe 98. That would have been the latest. And I got Twisted Metal. That was like my first, if not my first, my second PlayStation game. So yeah, we're talking about, 97, 98, because my nephew came to visit me in California. So 97, 98. Yeah, probably 90. I probably got in 98.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's huge. I mean, we're talking about 24 years now. Ooh. Yeah, I was actually young enough that I was relevant when I got that, and now I'm just not. So yeah, there you go. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome, though. I would love to see that. I would love to see, even if they did, if they're going to do 30 minutes, they have to do 30 minutes for, like, every character, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of...
That's a lot of characters.
Well, it's not every character, but there's Sweet Tooth, there's Crimson Fury. I can't... Man, it's been so long, I can't remember all the names, but there was the motorcycle, Grim, I think he was called. He was like the Grim Reaper. The motorcycle guy. There was, there's a lot of characters. So there was a guy in the monster truck. I forgot what his name was. Warthog in the SUV, the Hummer. So yeah, that's cool.
Samoa Joe is playing Sweet Tooth. So
I can see that. Yeah,
for that.
Sweet Tooth was a huge guy. Like Sweet Tooth was a big guy. So that makes sense. If Kane doesn't play him, Samoa Joe's got to play him.
Because Samoa Joe's going to play him.
I would like to see Kane, though. Kane was like, like top of his game. Kane like would have been Sweet Tooth. Cause are you familiar with Twisted Metal?
No.
Yeah,
I never played it.
Was basically like these cars, and it was like imagine a Royal Rumble, but like if you win the Royal Rumble, you can wish for whatever you want. It's like a genie. So like Calypso was the guy who ran the island. So imagine it's Mortal Kombat. Okay, imagine Twisted Metal is Mortal Kombat. Calypso is Shang Tsung. Everybody else is the fighters. And if you win, then you basically go to Shang Tsung and say, okay, I want my clan brought back. Or it's like Dragon Balls. If you win the tournament, you basically got all the Dragon Balls. You can make whatever wish you want. You can wish for whatever, diamond ring. You can wish for Julius Caesar to be alive again. Like, and he has to make it come true.
Okay.
So it's basically like that. Like Calypso is Shang Tsung. Like he's the runner, and so yeah. I mean, it's cool. It was like, but with cars instead of karate, you were using cars. Killing each other with cars.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It is.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm not even a fan of Samoa Joe, but I like to see that.
Definitely.
I think that could be really cool.
It will be. Definitely. Like, I'm ready for it. If it's on Peacock, then yeah, I'm going for it.
Oh, wow. And shit. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Freddie Fritz's podcast.
Yeah, what happened with that? What happened with his federation?
So he's not there yet.
Okay.
They're talking. But he was talking about him and Michelle McCool are no longer talking, or they had a falling out.
Oh, wow.
And remember when they took off the belt from her to give it to Karma?
Oh, you're talking about what, like 09?
Yeah, around there.
Like way back. Oh, okay, sure.
So they tried doing that. He said they told him, I was like, all right, build a WrestleMania match around Beth Phoenix and Awesome Kong. Like, okay.
Okay.
But, you know, including the belt. Like, all right.
Yeah.
So he did that. He wrote it up. He gave it to the higher ups and everything. He gave it to Vince. They approved it. And then he said, like, they told him, like, all right, now go talk to Michelle McCool about it.
Yeah.
Like, son of a bitch. Okay. So he goes over there, talks to Michelle McCool about it. It's like, yeah, so this is going to happen. You're going to lose the belt.
You're talking about way back in 2000, whatever. Okay.
You're going to lose the belt at Royal Rumble, but you're not at WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Instead,
she doesn't need it. That's the problem.
She did at the time, though. At the time.
Was she not married yet? Was she not married at that time?
She was with him, but she weren't married.
She was with him, though. So she had, like, kind of a net.
Dude, the way he tells this story is like, oh, he made her cry. He did this. I was like,
oh, wow. Really?
Damn, dude. Like, that belt meant so much to her and all this.
Wow.
They didn't include her for WrestleMania when it could have been a triple threat. Like,
they could have
true.
done that.
They could have done that, but
yeah,
she's all
they could have let
sentimental about it.
Because, I mean, she was popular then. She was way cool then.
Not yet. Not when he did this.
No? Okay, so
he did this. He told her about it. She cried. He felt bad. He went backstage, like, can we include a triple threat? Like, yeah, sure, okay. Try and do this. A few days later, Michael Hayes comes up to him and he's all like, yeah, that Divas match, yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Oh.
What? Why not? Undertaker spoke to Vince.
Oh shit! Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm like, he saved that whole freaking story up to that freaking point, and I'm just like, yeah. So Undertaker spoke to Vince, and I'm just
that's the end of the story.
My ass off because I was like, I wasn't expecting her to politic this early in her career.
Really?
I wasn't expecting her to do that. Like, I thought they were just together.
Nah. Yeah, okay, but use it while you use it. What did I say? Use it or you lose it? Maybe,
right?
For all she knew at that point, she was going to be the girl Friday. So if you got it, the next week, it might have been the next one. So she figured, let me use it while I got it. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at that.
Hey, Vince, yeah, your boy's out of line. Like, wow.
I'm not shocked at that, though.
I was just fucking laughing, and I was like, fucking Michelle McCool. She played the politics game.
Nah, I'm not shocked.
Not even politics, it's politicking. She played that fucking game so bad.
Let me tell you something. If I met Joe Biden today at fucking Quickie Mart, I'd call in a favor by midnight.
By midnight.
Sure. Why not? Because you never know. That might be the first and last. So all she just is like, fuck it. I'm sleeping with him now, but there's no ring. There's no prenup. I better get it while I can get it.
And then he said something about when he came back, the whole like cool was happening. He broke that up real quick. So like, nah, bitch, you owe me a favor. Oh my God.
It's like cool. I guess what was that around 2012? When was that?
Yeah, 2012 when that whole sharing the belt happened
and all that.
And he freaking broke that up because like he's like they're women. What the fuck are you doing?
He was gone by 14 though, right? Wasn't she gone by 2014?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know my memory's not that great, but I know she was gone by 2014.
It was hilarious.
Okay. So Lay Cool wasn't that long, maybe a year then.
Yeah, it was a year, and then he showed up and he broke it up because he didn't like that whole fucking they're girls and
Undertaker or Freddie?
The Lay Cool stuff, and he said that Freddie.
Oh, he didn't like it. Okay.
So he's all saying like, I understand they were trying to aim at girls, trying to get the girls, girl generation to come in board, but that didn't need the whole thing. That didn't need to happen. The Mean Girls thing, the James and all that.
Let me ask you something. Is it bad that I marked out for the Lay Cool then? He said girls, and I was the biggest mark for that. Is that bad?
I love it. I marked out for her too. I was like,
I love the Lay Cool thing. I was a big fan of that.
I was a big fan of both belts on them.
Okay.
Because they split it in half, and it's all like, yes, that's awesome.
He didn't want the girls, but what about the guys? though.
The guys
I
want
was
it.
a big fan of that.
That's hilarious. In Your House, it's this weekend, so we're going to do predictions. It's called In Your House. But lately, they've just been calling it In Your House Premium Event. I'm like, why would you call it premium? What happens to the subtitle?
Though, right? I mean,
I don't know what to call it. Breaker would have been fine.
Okay.
Toxic would have been fine.
I mean, shoot, yeah, they could have come up with something.
The Diamond Mine would have been fine.
Some are related.
Like having to do with anybody in the match, you know.
Or
like
even Summer, right? Summer related.
In your house, don't miss Mellow Haze, you know.
Summer Heat, or they could have called it In Your House Summer Heat.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
But, you know, I figured someone's going to give away a house again, or no? We're not doing that? Okay.
Well, you know what? To be fair to WWE, right? At this point, the pay-per-views are included in your $6 a month Peacock. Do they need to entice you?
Oh, my goodness.
Like, back in the day, it was like, we need to get people to spend $60 on top of their cable bill. What should we call it? Now it's like, look, these assholes are paying $6 to watch Young Rock. Who gives a fuck what we call it?
All right, let's start it with the main event. What I think is going to be the main event. The NXT North American title match. Because really, that's really the main event. We're being honest here. Carmelo Hayes versus Cameron Grimes. And keep in mind, whoever wins, Solo Sikoa has next.
Oh, see, and I think he's destined to be champion anyway. So it doesn't really matter who wins this one.
It doesn't really matter.
It really doesn't matter.
Solo Sikoa has next.
I would say this at this point: the winner of this match is just whoever will make the best match. The winner of this match is whoever makes the best loser. I'll say to Solo. That's what I should say. Not even the best rival. Who's going to make the best loser? Because we know who's going to take the belt next. So.
Because Solo Sikoa has next. That's been trending. That's been tweeted. He just been saying he wants to be over. So he's been tweeting. I have next.
You know what? He's in NXT, so I think his gimmick is going to be foot of the table.
Wow.
NXT. That's okay though. It still adds the table.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Next. Go ahead.
I mean, who do you think? What is your prediction?
Damn. I mean, those are main eventers right there. Carmelo Hayes and Cameron Grimes.
I agree, but we know what the. Let's just look at this match.
Someone has to lose, basically, right?
Somebody has to lose.
Okay.
I know who I'm going with, but who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Cameron Grimes on this one.
Wow. Okay.
But I don't want to see Carmelo Hayes lose, so let's go.
I'm going with Hayes.
All right, I'm gonna go with Cameron Grimes on this one. Defend it.
Okay.
Like wait until on Tuesday, defend it again, and then lose to Solo Sikoa, or wait until the next pay-per-view. I don't know, but
I feel like they're gonna do a whole ping pong thing. Like it's gonna go to Hayes, and then it's gonna go to Solo. Like, oh my God, we got a oh shit, now we got another champion. Like I think it's gonna be one of those.
And those three are the fucking best thing on NXT right now.
Sure.
And
who knows? They might pass it around like an STD.
Oh my God.
For the next 6 months or a year. But that's how I see it. I see it's like, oh my God, we got a new ring. Oh, never mind. As soon as, like, you know, I mean, his whole theme song wouldn't even play until he loses it. That's how I see it.
He's balling.
I think they're just gonna toss it back and forth.
All right. Next match: Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Cruz del Toro. Legado del Fantasma versus the Family. They haven't said anything about Tony D'Angelo's stable, but it's Tony D'Angelo, Troy, Two Dimes Donovan, and Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
Wow.
The losing team will have to join the family of the winning team and work under their leadership.
I think this is fairly obvious.
Who? Legado or Tony? If they do Tony, that's just like Santos Escobar will probably most definitely turn face.
Well, okay, so maybe I spoke too soon. I don't see Escobar losing this one.
You don't
I don't
think
know
so?
why. No.
Okay.
Just because I just don't see him losing it. I feel like something's gonna happen, and they're gonna center the story around him. That's the way I see it. Like whatever they've got going on in the future is gonna be centered on him.
Cool.
From the way I see it.
That is a big shout out for Legado.
Yeah. I see it. I feel it. I just feel it.
I feel it.
I feel it.
Next match is the NXT Women's Tag Team titles, which is getting much more respect on NXT than any other women's tag team title.
Well, because they actually have a division, though. That's why.
Yeah, they do have a division.
Yeah, that might make the difference there.
Gigi Dolan and JC Jane of Toxic Attraction defend their belts against Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
That's a
filler.
rough one.
Filler,
but you know what I'd like to see? I would love to see them take that filler and drop everybody's jaws and give it
that
to
would
the challengers.
be nice. That would be nice for the
I would like to see that. If they want to make this pay-per-view into a must-watch, like, oh my God, if you didn't watch it, dumbass, re-watch it on rerun.
Peacock.
They need to drop these titles. If they don't do that, it's not. I don't care what they do with the championship, with all the other. If they don't give these belts to the challengers, it's not a take it to school one. Like where we grade them. Would you take it to school? If they don't drop these titles, it's not a take it to school. For me.
Right.
So they need to drop these titles right here need to change hands, or it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you didn't watch it live, don't watch it. That's my grade on it right now.
Right. Yeah, I'd love to see Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
Yeah.
But is right now the right time?
It may not be, but that's why it's the right time. It's not, you know why it's the right time? Because it's not the right time.
It's not.
That's
the right
why
time.
It's the right time. Of course not. Of course it's not the right time, but that's why it's the right time.
The NXT Tag Team titles. Pretty Deadly, the Tag Team Champions, against the Creed Brothers. If the Creed Brothers lose this match, they are out of the Diamond Mine, according to Roderick Strong, who is still employed, apparently.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? There's so many storylines that could come from this in so many directions. So it's a rough one to call.
Yeah. I see Roderick obviously interfering in this, trying to get the Creed Brothers still in the match, but at the same time they lose, and per their decision, the Creed Brothers leaving what's her name, Ivy Nile, with Roderick Strong.
Okay.
And he's like, Creed Brothers was still like, hey, what's going, like, can we get back in here and all this stuff? He'll be like, nah, deal's a deal. You guys lost. Get out of here.
Okay.
Ivy Nile will want to go with the Creed Brothers. Diamond Mine is no more. Instead,
wow. Okay.
all that shit. And then they're trying to just sabotage Roderick for some reason. That's just
Oh, you mean backstage, or you mean
he wants to leave.
Story-wise or backstage?
He wants to leave. Let him leave.
Okay.
I mean, but this storyline looks horrible for him to be like,
wow.
no,
okay.
I choose who's in Diamond Mine. It's like, all right, so you're gonna just hire a bunch of new people? Okay. All your friends are over in AEW. Look at Malcolm Bivens.
Okay. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a rough one.
Yeah, pretty deadly again. Call it
Okay.
that. NXT Women's Title. Mandy Rose defending against Wendy Chu.
Yeah.
Hey,
and I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say the champion takes it, but that's the easy way, right? I mean, it's easy to say the champion keeps it. I'll say this. Go ahead.
Yeah, Wendy Chu is all like shenanigans and backstage pranks. I mean, I haven't seen her win or do an actual match like that.
Right, that's what I mean. It would be.
How did she get a championship title match already?
I'll say this. I don't see Chu taking it. If Mandy Rose loses it, it's not going to be clean. Like it's not going to be dirty like heel dirty, but it's going to be like
a pillow.
Well, I was going to say like what was it like at Sami Zayn versus what's the dude from Jackass? Knoxville. It's going to be something like that. It's definitely not going to be dirty like heel dirt unless they decide to turn her heel as hell. That's possible.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like, we didn't expect it. Because that's something that you would not expect. Like, holy shit. But if it's not heel as hell, if she wins, not clean, like clean, 1, 2, 3. If she wins without turning heel, it's going to be something like her own partner. You know, somebody comes out to cheat for Mandy Rose, and for some reason they accidentally hit Mandy Rose with the belt or something. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I expect it to be like this. Here's if the challenger wins, it's either going to be like this. One, the heel does something stupid, you know, like a bumbling heel, like Inspector Gadget heel.
Yeah.
Or no, that's it. It's not going to be 100% over clean. It's going to be the heel screws up and you know, hits their own self in the head with the belt, or maybe even, you know what, maybe it doesn't change hands. Challenger wins by count out, but the title doesn't change hands. That's how I see it. Challenger wins, but either it's going to be the Mandy Rose something screws herself, or it's count out and the belt doesn't change hands.
Okay.
But I don't see Mandy Rose winning this one. But it's not going to be clean either way.
Okay.
All right. Clean.
And finally, Braun Breaker defending against Joe Gacy for the NXT title match.
Oh, God. Here we go. Is he going to get his ring back or what?
If Breaker loses...
He's going to get the damn ring back.
If Breaker...
The hell with the father.
Is disqualified, he'd lose the belt.
We don't want the father back. Can we get the ring back?
I think he already got the ring back, no?
Oh, did he? Oh, okay. All right. My bad.
I don't remember.
But did he get his father back? Did he get it back too, or just the ring?
He has an uncle.
There you go. We don't need a father.
We have an uncle.
We got a crazy uncle, and an uncle that let you drink underage.
Exactly.
Come to my restaurant anytime you want with your drunk friends after the bar closes. Come to my show.
Are they gonna go with Braun Breaker on this? Because I don't know.
You know, I think if you go with Braun Breaker, the fun is over. I will say this: and I'm asking you this, and it's not rhetorical. What is Gacy worth if he's not stealing Braun Breaker's dad? Seriously, is that the end of Braun Breaker? Is they going to send him to AEW if he loses?
I don't see it.
What are they going to do with him?
I don't know. I really don't know.
If he loses.
If he loses the belt, then Joe
Gacy,
Gacy, go for another shot, I guess. Because Dave, I don't see him going to the main roster. Do you?
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying, though. So if he loses now, what good is he?
Yeah.
I don't
So
see
keep
him
him for
losing.
another. Like, I don't see Joe Gacy as the new champion. Like, if anything, go and give. And I don't see anybody in that fucking division except for the North American people.
I could see Gacy as champion, but it would be a very limited. He would hold it for Braun Breaker to raise his stock even more.
Okay, out of the 4 people, Santos Escobar, Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, and Solo Sikoa, who do you see them going at after Braun Breaker? Do you see them giving Braun Breaker an actual match?
I mean, Solo doesn't need it. No, I
see them against Joe Gacy. Like,
yeah,
Joe Gacy can do everything that Joe Gacy's doing. He can do it against Carmelo. He can do it against Cameron. He can do it against Santos. He can do, the entire family right there, whoever wins. Or Tony D'Angelo versus Braun Breaker.
Okay.
But Solo Sikoa, I can see them doing that against them. But Braun Breaker with them, I don't see them lasting that storyline with Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker would just be like, next. You're really going to be this version's Goldberg?
Oh, no. I see Braun Breaker more as the next version of, I just forgot his name. What's the guy, not Mad Hatter. I call him Mad Hatter. What's the, Happy Corbin's guy?
Madcap Moss.
Madcap Moss, not Mad Hatter. Yeah, I feel like Braun Breaker is just, if Madcap Moss retires, there you go, you got a job. I feel like he can be his Ezekiel. Like his twin. Hey, I got a twin brother. Here he is.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going with Braun Breaker because we don't see him.
Yeah.
We don't see Joe Gacy. Yeah. Okay.
Or, like I said, or if they do, Gacy is going to be a placeholder, literally, to get people behind Braun Breaker. Like, oh man, remember Rocky 3?
Yeah.
He only lost the belt so we would become more of a fan of Rocky. He didn't lose it because he was supposed to lose. He lost it so we'd be like, oh no, geez, well, we need to support him even more. So if he loses it, it's only because they want to boost Breaker's stock. So then when he gets the belt back, then 3 months later he can go to the main roster.
So transitional champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If he loses it, it's only so he can win it back and get the fans behind him that much more. Yeah.
Because the fans are not behind him at this moment.
No. So I tell you what, he's going to lose it only so he can gain it back. He's going to lose it. I predict it. Gacy wins. But not because they care about Gacy, but because they want to push Breaker.
Again.
Yeah. Yep.
He'll be the first 3-time NXT champion.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
He'll be
All right, let's move along with Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell matches are as follows. We got in a Hell in a Cell itself, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
Yeah. Again. Jeez.
Again, for like another 20-minute match, 24-minute match.
Yeah.
And you know what? And nobody's here to defend Cody Rhodes, so I'm just going to say it. Seth Rollins.
I would hope so. Honestly, if they don't give it to him, I'm kind of upset that Cody Rhodes shit all over WWE and they're letting him shit all over Seth Rollins.
Yeah, and he even said it on Monday. He even said it on Monday.
Yeah,
he mentioned the whole sledgehammer on the throne.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Seth Rollins has been a company guy. If they let him shit on him in Hell in a Cell
again for another time,
yeah, that's what. Then fucking Dusty Rhodes had it in his goddamn will. Okay.
Wow. And Dusty Rhodes. Wait, didn't Dusty Rhodes train Seth Rollins on NXT?
Right.
On NXT, guys. On NXT.
That's fine. He trained, but that's his son. So I'm saying if Cody wins this one, it was in the damn will, because he shit all over WWE.
So basically 3 matches against Seth Rollins. And he still couldn't get it done.
And Rollins was a company guy. Either that or Rollins did something and they're just pissed at him.
Oh, shit.
They cut his wife's hair, so who knows?
Wow. Speaking of which, the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair defends against Asuka and Becky Lynch.
I would love to see Becky Lynch take this one. I would love to see it.
Yeah, another belt for her.
Yeah.
I mean, she is undefeated in triple threat matches.
Yeah, but you know what? Smart, and when I say smart, I'll say, I'm doing quotation marks, smart mark money is on Asuka. Why not? They brought her back for a reason. So
they did bring her back for a reason, and that was to get the fall.
Yeah, and you know what? She can sell comic books and she can sell T-shirts. So why not? But I would love to see Becky Lynch. For me personally, I will buy it. If Becky Lynch wins, I'm buying a T-shirt that night. Literally. I'm going to go on WWE.com.
If Becky Lynch wins, you're buying a T-shirt that night.
Yes, I will go on WWE.com and boom, credit card, done. T-shirt.
All right.
Because I'm saying double X.
You heard it here.
Yep, and I'll have the receipt.
He'll have the receipt, and we'll
put that link in.
Record again on Tuesday, and he will tell us if he bought that T-shirt or not.
I won't tell you. I'll show you.
You'll show me.
Yep. If Becky Lynch wins, boom, double X.
Boom.
Whatever T-shirt I can find.
All right. Next match is your favorite: Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel.
What's your prediction on this one?
I am just fucking done with this. I really am. I am so done with this. It's reminding me so much.
I'm not done.
It's reminding me so much of Happy Corbin and Moss. It is so.
I'm not done.
You're not. How are you not done with this?
I hope he doesn't win clean. I hope his brother comes out and finally shows him.
Elias will finally come out.
Yeah. Just like WrestleMania 9, I want both Doinks to come out.
Oh my God! And both Doinks did come out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I want both Doinks to come out.
Oh look, both Ezekiel and Elias came out at the same time.
I want his brother to come out and prove once and for all that there is a brother. That's what we need.
Oh no! How about the camera goes backstage with them fighting, and somebody slams Kevin Owens on the back of the head with a chair.
Hits him,
and the camera backs up, and it's the back of Elias.
There you go.
And you don't see the front of him; it's the back of Elias.
So you only see the back of his real twin brother.
Twin brother, and then Kevin Owens doesn't even see him at all. He's just like, "Who hit me?" Like, that's Elias.
It's like, no, his real twin brother.
All right, that will probably happen on Monday Night Raw as well. So, if that happens, WWE owes me for this one. Like, I just gave you a storyline.
There you go.
Next match, Bobby Lashley versus Omos and MVP in a handicap match.
Because I can't believe it's gone this long, honestly.
It has gone this long.
It's gone longer than it should have.
Omos is the epitome of an STD.
Yeah. It wasn't even that good, and damn, I'm still paying for it.
Overstated welcome.
Yeah.
Basically, these are all WrestleMania rematches.
Now, honestly,
at this point,
I'm not even. I don't know. And you know what? I don't even care.
I don't care.
Honestly, I don't care.
Bobby Lashley, just get it over with already.
Because it's almost like, look, I can't believe. Is anybody interested though? I would like to take a poll of actual fans and say who's interested in this above the age of 10.
Above the age of 10.
Because again, when I watched in '93, was it '93, right?
Yeah.
When I watched Gonzalez versus Undertaker, I was interested. I was also under the age of 11. So who under the age of 11 gives a damn? Because I didn't. I take that back. At WrestleMania 9, I was, oh my God, Giant Gonzalez versus Undertaker with a crow in his corner, biting my nails. Who the hell over the age of 11 gives a damn? Because this is all this is. And unfortunately, MVP gets to be Harvey Whippleman. Congratulations, MVP.
Oh, MVP
is that
downtown
where
Bruno.
You wanted your career to go? Well, congratulations.
Next match.
Yeah, next. MVP wins. Who gives a shit? I don't know.
Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Edge versus Balor Club.
Yeah,
Liv Morgan,
wow.
Finn Balor, and AJ Styles. I'm not calling it Bullet Club because they're not Bullet Club.
That's rough. That's a rough one because it's so early. Like, I don't know.
We thought it was going to be like a Survivor Series match, but
yeah,
it's okay. This could happen too.
Is it one fall though? Is it one fall?
It is one fall, and
it's one fall. Okay.
The thing is, they have Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
Wow.
Ed's still posting pictures on Twitter of who he wants to see join them, and that's always a thing. He's still doing that.
The rough part is because this is new, who do they want to push more? That's the hard part to figure.
Judgment Day?
Yeah, but not necessarily. I mean,
I don't see Judgment Day losing at all until Survivor Series.
Or do they lose but not clean?
Not clean, okay.
You know what I mean?
Or do they add a fourth person in here? Because I don't see.
Okay, so do they win
Ciampa.
but not clean? Okay.
I don't see Ciampa
fair.
in here.
Either way, I don't see a clean win.
Okay.
Regardless who wins, it's not clean.
It's not clean, right?
Definitely not.
Judgment Day here.
I tell you what, if Judgment Day wins, they add a new character.
They add a new
member.
A new person. New member.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, Judgment Day winning is kind of I would go 75%. Arbitrary number. 75% Judgment Day wins. But either way, they add a new character. Or a new member.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see this passing without them adding a new member. Win, lose, or draw, though, they add a new member. I will say that. Even if the new member comes out and just stands, at the top of the ramp and oh, shit, we lost, but who are you, Even if the new member makes them lose inadvertently. Oh, hey, bastard, you made us lose. No, I'm with you. Oh, okay, well, they definitely add a new member, though. They definitely add a new member. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with the easy pick. Judgment Day wins it, but they don't win clean.
They don't win clean. Okay.
Definitely don't win clean, no. But they'll win one way or the other.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
United States Championship, Mustafa Ali taking on Austin Theory for the championship.
Oh, God. You choose, but I think we both know.
We all know where this is going for SummerSlam, so it's Theory, because they all wanted Theory versus John Cena match, just as much as we all want a Roman Reigns versus The Rock match.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Shit. Well, maybe I'm on the outskirts here, because I do want a Roman Reigns versus Rock match. I don't give a shit about Austin Theory versus anybody match. So you mean okay. Because I want an Austin Theory match the same way I want my other two to get pulled.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I went to the dentist today, everybody. And yeah, here I am, because I love you guys so much. So there you go. I'm on painkillers, so anything I say, you can't hold me accountable for. according to the law. Because technically I'm drunk and I can't sign into a contract. Not drunk from liquor, but drunk under the influence from painkillers. So, anyway, go ahead.
If you guys are still listening, thank you. Yeah, Theory, of course. Theory,
Yeah.
man. Why would Mustafa Ali have a belt when he's been wanting to leave also? Hey, sure, why not?
Why not?
Basically the match nobody cares about.
Yeah. Well, I don't care about it anyway. So, if people are smart, they would agree with me. Because I did get into law school, everybody, and I will be starting in August. But anyway.
All right, awesome.
Back to those painkillers.
And finally, for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, I mean, speaking from my bias, Usos, speaking from just somebody with sort of a brain, Riddle and Shinsuke, I mean, if they win it, they're going to win it until Monday.
And then lose it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even...
I don't see them winning it. I don't see them winning it. The Usos will remain tag team champions with Roman Reigns. Why would they lose the belt? They just
that's
won.
what I mean. If they won it, it's literally because it's like 10 years from now, be like, hey, what's the most fucked up tag team What is the most fucked up tag team that won championships together? Riddle and Shinsuke.
That is a horrible setup.
That's what I mean, though. Like, who the hell? Come on. Give it to Michael Cole and Taz. Like, who the hell wants... No.
Michael Cole and Taz. Taz doesn't work there anymore.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Bring him back give him a one-day contract like they're giving to Frank Gore so he can retire as a 49er. Nobody is... Come on. No.
Oh, my goodness.
If they win it, it's literally to lose it the next night. And the only reason why they would do that is literally like, okay, Guinness World Record. Oh, who's the shortest tag team? Or who's the most screwed up tag team? Oh, a high hippie and a Japanese guy. Oh, wow, we've never done that before. Like, I can't. They're not going to win. If they win it, there's a reason, and the only reason would be something weird. That's all I'm saying.
Something weird.
Yeah,
I don't think Randy Orton's coming back just yet for this.
Right. So, yeah. Now, if they lose it, can you imagine? I would love to see that. Maybe that's why they're like, hey, nobody would expect for them to hold the belt for the next 365 days. I don't see it.
You don't see it.
I don't see it. If they win it, it's literally just because, like, nobody's expecting this. Like, when Kane held the belt for 24 hours. Yeah, I don't see it.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. That's all the predictions we have. We're going to... Breaking news. CM Punk vacates the AEW World title due to an injury which requires surgery. Son of a bitch.
You think it's legit?
He just won it. He just had it was just on Rampage today, earlier. And
oh, wow.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
I don't follow, so I'm not,
I got here earlier today. I pulled up to the arena, and every bone in my body was screaming at me to turn around and go home and just go hug my wife and Larry. And when I say every bone in my body, I mean even the broken ones. But my brain told me to stay, and my gut told me that everybody here live deserved an explanation, so here I am. I said since I stepped foot here in All Elite Wrestling that I was going to wrestle and give you my all until the wheels fell off. I got good news and I got bad news. Which one you want first?
Cuban coffee.
Here's why your podcast is not growing the way you want it to. It's because the stuff that you're doing to try to get new listeners, like posting audiograms, spamming your podcast link on your social media profiles or in Facebook groups, begging your guests to share on those social media, those things do not work at all. That's what...
I use Lander every single day.
Because the last thing I ever wanted to feel is like I was letting any of you down. The last thing I ever wanted to do was leave you feeling disappointed. So I hope thus far I haven't made you feel that way. I have loved every single second I have been in this ring. Every single time I've been in this ring in front of all of you has been a gift I never thought that I would be able to experience ever again. So, okay, here's the bad news. The bad news is I'm injured and I need surgery.
Oh, God. Wow.
A couple of things are broken. The biggest one is my heart. Because I love nothing more than performing for all of you, and I wanted to go on one hell of a run. That's the bad news. The good news is I can still do all that. I told you I was going to go until the wheels fall off. Well, the wheels are still there. They haven't fallen off. It's just that one of them happens to be broken. But I've come back from worse. I've felt better than I feel today, but I am here to tell you that I've also felt a hell of a lot worse. This is a bump in the road. It hurts. It hurts like hell.
Did he say heart?
That's what it sounded like. I mean,
I hope they covered this already. Oh,
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
The whole MJF thing, he probably said something. I don't know either. So
I can see this easily as raising a stock for a couple weeks. Maybe he, you know. Yeah, I
here's
mean,
from WrestlingNews.co. CM Punk appeared live on AEW Rampage to address the AEW World Championship in his career. There were rumors of an injury to Punk because he was seen limping after his match on Dynamite. Punk said that every bone in his body, even the broken ones, were telling him earlier today to go back home to be with his wife and dog, but he felt that he owed a fast explanation. Punk said that he is injured and needs surgery. Punk added that a couple of things are broken. The biggest one is my heart. Oh, so his heart is broken from that. He's been through worse. Punk said that he doesn't want to hold up the company. He will relinquish the title. He promised to come back bigger, faster, stronger, and hungrier than before. When did you find out you needed surgery? After Monday or Wednesday?
You know, and a lot of times, I mean, not to whatever, not to put myself in any, it's just when he mentioned, my heart and all this stuff. Now, does he need a surgery? Well, no.
We went straight to Triple H stuff.
If he needs surgery, that's not surprising. I trained in Muay Thai, I trained in Jiu-Jitsu, I trained in pro wrestling twice. In those times, there was plenty of times where they were like, I went to the my regular doctor, and he was like, oh, shit, you have a hole in this, you have a this and this, you should get this. No, I don't want to do that. I was in my 20s. No, I don't want to do it. I was in my early 30s. There was plenty of times where I could have quote-unquote went for a surgery. Do I believe that CM Punk could use the surgery? Sure. But I believe that anybody who's done weightlifting, powerlifting, any kind of physical activity for more than 3-4 years straight could use a surgery. So I don't believe he's not lying in that. But again, like I said, like I could probably use a surgery on my neck now. I can use surgery on my knee. I use surgery on my shoulder because it clicks every time I go to my apartment complex gym. I mean, come on. I'm not buying it that he needs a surgery that needs to take him out of action. I think this is a gimmick thing. But do I believe he needs surgery? Yes. But do I believe that it's bigger? Do I believe it's taking him out of an action surgery? Hell no.
No. Interim AEW World Champion to be crowned at Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Following CM Punk's announcement about his injury, it was announced that CM Punk has now vacated his title, but an interim champion will be crowned later this month. So he hasn't vacated it. He hasn't lost it yet. He hasn't given it up yet. He's still champion, but an interim champion will be crowned. This Wednesday's episode of Dynamite will kick off with a Battle Royal, and the winner of that match will wrestle number one contender Jon Moxley at Forbidden Door pay-per-view on June 26th. The winner of that match at the pay-per-view will become the interim AEW World Champion, and there will be a unification match at a later date when Punk returns from his injury.
Right.
So he can still be champion until, like, the summer.
And then he'll unify.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm sorry, go ahead.
What was that? The interim. Go ahead.
I was saying, and guess who's been popular for doing interim championships since now, the last 17 years, 2005? UFC. When somebody would get hurt, my knee hurts. And then somebody would win interim championship. And then champion versus champion. And then you do bigger pay-per-view numbers. Champion versus champion. Bigger pay-per-view numbers. So, I mean, like I said, even if he is a little injured, maybe he's a little sad, maybe he lost his smile, they're going to do the interim championship like MMA, like UFC, and then he's going to come back and he's going to unify and he's going to be even stronger than he would have been without.
Right.
That's what I see it as.
Punk was scheduled to face Hiroshi Tanahashi at Forbidden Door, but obviously they will have to figure out a new match.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, there was that, and there was that AEW surprise for tomorrow's show.
Maybe. We'll see.
Thank you for listening to the show and supporting us. You can find us on all other sort of social platforms. First, with the Nerdvana Network, or TNN for short, which is a conglomerate of podcasts that promote each other's common interests. So give them a follow as well. Check out the link tree at linktree.com/the Nerdvana Network for more information on that. Follow us on Twitter at apron_stories. Follow me on Twitter at MillarGeek. Listen to us on Spotify or Anchor.fm, totally free at From Under the Apron. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring the show. Download the app or go to Anchor.fm and start your podcast today. Check us out on YouTube and smash that subscribe button. It is MillarGeek, and hit that subscribe button. Hit it. We got 90 subscribers on that channel. Follow us on Instagram, _the apron, for more wrestling content. Send us a message or your favorite wrestling stories, either by email. It is FromUnderTheApron@gmail.com, or click on the link if you want to leave us a voice message. Doesn't matter if you're trolling or want to promote your business, we will still air it. After that, scroll down some more, and it's the Q&A. This week's question is, who is your favorite wrestler that defined the 90s? We are going to be making a list of all the wrestlers that was brought to us in the 90s, and we are going to list them every week on our Wednesday show, including a few possible guest spots from the Nerdvana Network family. So keep an eye out for that. On behalf of myself and Michael, tune in next week and find out what kind of stories are hiding and swept as we broadcast from Under the Apron.
Looking forward to it, guys. See you next week.
See you later.